Hello and welcome to Famous Gays and Lesbians, alleged and otherwise. I'm your host, Thomas Connelly, and I happen to be a gay actor living in the gayest city of them all, West Hollywood, California. Now, in this episode, we're profiling a gay CEO of the country's most valuable company. Now, let's take a look at the three biggest companies in our country. Coming in at number 3 with a valuation of $1.6 trillion is Amazon. And coming in at number 2 with a valuation of $1.8 trillion is Microsoft. And coming in at number 1 with a valuation of $2.2 trillion is Apple. And who is the gay CEO of Apple? Well, it's none other than the brilliant Tim Cook. Now, Tim Cook has rather humble roots. He was born in Mobile, Alabama, to a middle-class family and even baptized in a Baptist church. He always excelled in academics and he graduated from Duke University with honors. He then entered the computer workforce with an entry-level job and ultimately wound up with a really high-powered job at Compaq. Now, Tim Cook has a really interesting story about how he wound up at Apple. In 1998, he was 38 years old, and he had a safe, stable, secure job at Compaq, and he had an interview with the genius Steve Jobs. And in 5 minutes, he threw caution to the wind. He said he really utilized the left side of his brain and went with his spirit of intuition. Now, there were a lot of naysayers saying, Tim, don't do this. You're risking everything. But the point is, Tim trusted his instinct. Now, the moral here is always listen to that little inner voice inside your head. It's your intuition. Now, Steve Jobs became the mentor for Tim Cook, and Tim Cook slowly worked his way up the ranks through Apple. Now, upon Steve Jobs' death on August 24th, 2011, Tim Cook became CEO of Apple. Now, under Tim Cook's leadership, Apple increased its valuation from $348 billion in 2011 to $2.2 trillion today. Now, Tim Cook has 3 major priorities for Apple. Number 1, cybersecurity. Keep those hackers away. Number 2, excellence in product. Always having the best possible product for your customer. And number 3, environmental preservation. Now, in 2014, Tim Cook busted out of the closet as the gay CEO of Apple. It's a little bit depressing to note that out of the Fortune 500 companies, Tim Cook is the only out CEO. Now, coming out of the closet was not necessarily an easy task for Tim Cook. He's inherently a shy, quiet man. In 2014, on the Stephen Colbert Show, Tim Cook said, "Where I valued my privacy significantly, I felt that I was valuing it too far above what it could do for other people. So I wanted to tell everyone my truth as a gay man." It just goes to show that coming out is not always an easy thing to do, but the right thing to do. In a later speech, Tim Cook went on to thank the LGBT people that had come before him, who had fought for their rights and that had paved the way for his success. He also went on to say that he hoped his openness as a gay man could help the LGBTQ youth dealing with homelessness and suicide. Now, another reason Tim Cook came out in 2014 were the letters that he got from LGBTQ youth who were struggling with depression, anxiety, and even suicide with their sexual orientation. Many of these letters reflected a spirit that they had nobody to talk to. They had no role models to look up to. And Tim Cook felt adamant that he wanted to be one of those successful role models to inspire and help them. I just love Tim Cook for that. Now, in this spirit, Tim Cook is a major contributor and benefactor to the Trevor Project, which focuses on crisis and suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth. Tim Cook has been the only CEO to openly represent a company in a gay parade. This happened in 2014 at the San Francisco Gay Parade. Now, while he is open about being gay, Tim Cook refuses to speak about marriage. Oh, I don't want to talk about marriage, he said. That's okay, Tim. Many of the tabloids believe that Tim Cook is secretly married. I hope Tim Cook has a prenup. He's worth $1.5 billion. And Tim Cook has a sense of humor. In a meeting that our former disgraced, twice impeached insurrectionist inciting president Donald Trump was at with the American Workforce Policy Advisory Board, Donald Trump referred to Tim Cook as Tim Apple. And as a joke, Tim Cook proceeded to change his Twitter handle to Tim Apple. And in another attempt to rewrite history, Donald Trump denied that he ever called Tim Cook Tim Apple. Oh, that's right, Donald. And those insurrectionists on January 6th were nothing but a bunch of sweet, well-behaved tourists. Well, that's about it for this episode. I really want to applaud Tim Cook. He's the only out gay CEO out of 500 companies listed on the Fortune 500. You're an awesome role model, Tim Cook. Well, this is Thomas Connelly for Famous Gays and Lesbians, Alleged and Otherwise. If you like what you see, could you please like and subscribe? That would really help our show. Until next time, bye-bye.